Buddy. It's been a long time since I've done a video, but I've been kicking around the idea for a while to start it up again. Um, it's mostly going to be me talking about current events, political, social, even entertainment sometimes. Um, so there have been a couple on my mind that I was going to start out with, but I think the first one I'm going to talk about is something that happened a week ago. And it's caused, from what I see, a lot of aggravation, anger, and division. It was the halftime show at the Super Bowl. And it was the performance by Beyonce. Now, a lot of people that I'm seeing are complaining that it was reverse racism. It was a slap in the face to the police. And, because her and her dancers were dressed up like the Black Panther Party. I actually even saw one meme that compared it to the Ku Klux Klan dancing around in their hoods and robes. There was a lot of anger aimed towards Beyonce, which, please believe me, I am not defending Beyonce. I don't like her as an artist. I don't like many artists nowadays. And I use the word artist very loosely. But what I think we have to realize is Beyonce is signed to a record label. And most of the record labels, not all, but most, their executives are old white men. And these contracts that the artists are signed to don't give them a lot of freedom. They have to answer to people. They are people that make decisions. They have choreographers. They have people that pick their clothing, do their hair, write their lyrics, pretty much everything. So they're the first people that had to okay Beyonce's performance. So they knew that it was going to cause controversy. The second group of people that had to approve it were the owners of the NFL teams. Again, mostly owned by old white men. They had to approve it. And then the NFL itself, which is a multi-billion-dollar a year industry, they had to okay it. And they knew that there was going to be over 115 million people watching the Super Bowl. So that's a third of the American population. So if all these old white men knew that Beyonce was going to come out and all her dancers were going to be dressed as Black Panther Party members, that this was going to cause some sort of rift. But see, that's what they want. When they do this kind of stuff, they know it's going to get people pissed off. They know it's going to distract people. It's going to cause arguments. It's going to cause negativity. And from what I've learned over the past few years is anytime something like this happens, it doesn't matter what it is. Last year it was the Confederate flag. Then before that it was the whole Caitlyn Jenner sex change. But they always seem to roll out something that's going to distract people because they have something else that's going on behind the scenes that they don't want us to know about. I don't know what it is yet, but I can pretty much guarantee you that there is something there. So what I'm saying is, don't freak out. Don't let them divide us any more than we are. This had nothing to do with racism. This had nothing to do with, supporting the Black Panther Party. Don't wheel out the KKK and compare the two. It's just nonsense. It just is complete and utter nonsense. We have to stop letting the powers that be in this country and in this world make us believe that we're so different, that we're divided. We have to unite. We have to stop looking at each other as brown skin, white skin, yellow skin, Muslim, Catholic, Buddhists. It doesn't matter what labels you put on yourself. It doesn't matter what labels you put on other people. We're all just human beings living our lives the best we can, wanting to be happy, wanting to be peaceful. So don't let rich, old white men decide for you that you're going to be hateful, intolerant, aggravated, and divided. We have to come together. Well, no, I don't have a great face for video, and my voice isn't all that good either. But I hope you liked the video, and maybe I'll do more. Peace.